I'm so happy that I'm in a relationship where I feel secure.
Is he your boyfriend?
He's my fiance.
Okay, but can I ask you?
I think we skipped the boyfriend and girlfriend part.
How long have you guys been together now?
October 13th. That's when we...
At exactly 2:17 a.m., the internet exploded with 3 words that nobody saw coming. She got married, not a fairy tale wedding, not a glossy magazine spread. A secret low-budget, back-office marriage allegedly tying Chrisean Rock to a 19-year-old gang affiliate, and the motive. Not love, not loyalty. Motel money. Before the blogs could even verify the paperwork, a shaky live stream clip started circulating. Chrisean smiling. A phone camera flipping. A sudden slip, I'm at the bank. And just like that, his face changed. Panic, rage, the comments section screaming, "Why would you say that?" Seconds later, whispers of a $15,000.
Adding me to your life.
Hey, tell him get off my top on, bro. I don't got shit to say. Like, they keep saying shit about you, though, on bees.
I'm at the bank.
Why would you say that, bro?
Well, they need to get off your top.
Hey, look, though.
What?
Hey, get off this shit, bro. Stop doing that, my nigga.
Not getting
Where you at? That shit.
$1,000 check. Not a blessing. A setup. Then the screenshots dropped. Group chats allegedly from his circle. She hitting a lick. Why she on live? If she get locked, she telling. Telling who? About what? And why does marriage suddenly look less like romance and more like insurance? Because insiders claim this wasn't a whirlwind love story. It was survival. Night-by-night motel payments. Declined transactions. Urgent deposits. And a wedding ring that might have been sealing more than vows. Is this a reckless love affair spiraling out of control? Or a fraud scheme unraveling in real time? Stay right here. Because what leaked next changes everything. The fallout didn't simmer. It detonated. By sunrise, the alleged marriage paperwork was trending in group chats like contraband. No wedding photos. No dress reveal. No celebratory livestream. Just whispers that Chrisean Rock quietly signed documents tying herself to a 19-year-old street affiliate known online as 33K. And the timeline. That's where it gets reckless. October 13th, they say, was the official start. 1 month later, fiance. Not boyfriend. Not talking stage. Fiance in a resurfaced clip now circulating at warp speed. She smiles softly and says, "I'm so happy that I'm in a relationship where I feel secure." Secure. That word hits different when motel receipts are allegedly bouncing and fraud rumors are boiling. When someone off camera asks, "Is he your boyfriend?" she corrects them instantly. "No, he's my fiance." The room energy shifts. Even the host looks confused. "How long have you been together?" "A month." "A month." The internet didn't blink. It roared. Because while fans were debating whether this was love or delusion, another clip ignited something darker. A live stream from inside a bank. Fluorescent lights. Background chatter. And then it happens. She casually mentions she's at the bank. His face tightens. "Why would you say that?" he snaps. The comments start flooding in. "She just blew the play. Get off live. Stop talking." His tone isn't romantic. It's urgent, angry, almost scared. And then the number starts circulating. $15,000, allegedly. She was attempting to cash a check worth $15,000. Not her check, according to the blogs. His, or someone in his circle. The moment she reveals her location publicly. Panic spreads through alleged private group chats that mysteriously leak hours later. One message reads, "This dumb girl on live at the bank got me hot." Another replies, "She hitting a lick." A third, "If she get locked." She telling everything. The word telling echoes through timelines, like a siren. Intent is everything in fraud cases. And critics online immediately pointed out something chilling. Going live at the bank doesn't just expose location. It timestamps presence.
Of baddies is demonic. Everybody that don't want to fight is fighting. If you're not fighting, you're not getting your check. I don't want to.
Stomp's presence, it confirms participation. It creates digital evidence. Suddenly, this isn't just messy relationship gossip. It feels like a paper trail. Then comes another layer. A supposed motel employee dims. A blogger claiming their room had been extended night by night. No weekly booking. No long-term stay. Just daily payments. Cash apps, transfers, and a few declines. The timing allegedly aligns with the $15,000 check attempt.
Give me my ID. I just need to get on the flight.
I know, but I was told not to give anybody their ID.
Bro, this is Zeus Network. You know how bad you can jeopardize them for taking my IDs so I don't get on the flight. Y'all know my daddy?
Desperation or coincidence? Nobody knows. But the optics are brutal. Meanwhile, social media becomes a battlefield. On Twitter, one viral post reads, "This ain't Bonnie and Clyde. This is broke and reckless." Another counters. "Y'all mad she found a young one who ride?" TikTok creators start analyzing body language from the bank clip frame by frame. Look at his jaw clench. One self-proclaimed expert insists, "That's panic." Instagram bloggers repost the alleged leaked texts with dramatic music. Comment sections turn into war zones. But the real explosion comes when an audio file begins circulating in encrypted group chats. It's grainy, hard to verify, but the voices sound familiar. A male voice hisses, "You almost messed everything up." A female voice fires back, "You said it was safe. Safe? Safe to cash. Safe to go live. Safe to marry." Then someone drops another bombshell theory. What if the marriage wasn't about romance at all? What if it was about loyalty? Street code says marriage binds. Marriage signals solidarity. Marriage complicates testimony. Is that paranoid speculation? Maybe. But the internet doesn't operate on maybe. It operates on viral momentum. And just when the scandal feels maxed out, older allegations resurface. Threads claiming she had previously been accused of participating in shady deposit schemes where fans were promised quick flips on their money. No confirmed charges. Just screenshots and angry tweets from months ago. The narrative builds. This isn't new chaos. It's escalating chaos. Then critics bring up her explosive fallout with Zeus Network. She once publicly accused executives of withholding money and sabotaging her career. In heated clips, she demanded her ID back, yelling that she needed to get on a plane. Executives responded by distancing themselves. That feud already painted a picture of instability. Now, combined with alleged bank drama and a secret marriage, it becomes gasoline on a wildfire. And what about 33K? Internet sleuths start digging. Old photos, old affiliations, hand signs, lyrics referencing hustles, screenshots of him flexing cash stacks. Suddenly, every post becomes evidence in the court of public opinion. People are drawing conspiracy maps with red strings like it's a crime documentary. But here's the twist. Nobody. Expected. A courthouse clerk allegedly tells a gossip. Page that documents under both names were processed but not finalized. What does that even mean? Marriage license submitted but pending. Clerical error. Or something flagged. The ambiguity only fuels the frenzy. Because if paperwork exists, this is real. And if it's real, the motive matters. Then comes the emotional shift. Another live stream surfaces where she appears exhausted. Not yelling. Not laughing. Just quiet. Comments flood in, asking about the fraud rumors. She ignores them. Someone types, "Are you married?" She pauses for a half a second too long. Then the live abruptly ends. That half-second pause becomes a meme. Meanwhile, alleged insiders claim tension inside his circle is growing. One leaked message reads, "He moving sloppy behind her." Another says, "This why you don't mix business and feelings." Business. That word again. Nobody calls a fairy tale romance business. And yet she keeps publicly affirming security, safety, love. While behind the scenes, according to these viral leaks, paranoia is rising. Who screenshotted what? Who shared which message? Who recorded that argument? Loyalty starts looking thin. Then a new rumor surfaces late at night. Federal investigators in California have been quietly monitoring online fraud rings connected to check cashing operations. No confirmation tying her specifically. But the timing, the optics, the viral evidence, enough to make fans nervous. One comment gains traction fast. They don't move fast. They build cases. On live stream the next day, 33K appears agitated. He warns viewers to stop playing on the internet, calls rumors fake. But he never clearly denies the marriage. He never addresses the check. He just keeps repeating, y'all don't know what's going on. Exactly. We don't. But we see the panic. We see the motel whispers. We see the alleged $15,000 check. We see the marriage timeline that makes no sense. And we see the digital breadcrumbs stacking up like dominoes. Because if this was just clout, it would have been flashy, sponsored, monetized instead. Feels rushed, hidden, defensive. And here's where it gets chilling. Another alleged recording is rumored to exist. One that reportedly captures a heated argument after the bank incident escalated. In it, a male voice allegedly says, "If they pull you in, don't say nothing." And the female voice responds, "I'm not going down for this alone." Lone. That word lingers like smoke in a closed room. If marriage was meant to unify them, why does everything now feel fractured? If the hustle was secure, why the panic? If the love was real, why the secrecy? And the biggest question of all, was the wedding a celebration or a contingency plan? Because insiders are hinting that something bigger is about to surface. Something tied to that $15,000 check that hasn't fully leaked yet. And if it drops, this story won't just trend. It will explode. The storm didn't calm. It escalated. By the time part 2 of this alleged scandal hit the feeds, the internet was fully ablaze. Every clip, every screenshot, every whispered DM felt like a live wire threatening to shock anyone who touched it. Chrisean Rock's so-called marriage to 19-year-old 33K was no longer just about romance. It was about survival, loyalty, and allegedly a web of hustle spiraling out of control. Leaked texts allegedly showed 33K's inner circle panicking after the bank livestream. One message read, "Yo, she just told the world where we at. She stupid or what?" Another replied, "Man, she hitting licks all live. If they lock her, she'll talk." The word talk reverberated across blogs and TikTok theories alike. Did she know she was under surveillance? Did she realize the check she tried to cash was fake? Alleged insider screenshots suggest yes. And the moment. Those texts went public. Social media erupted. Fans were dissecting her every expression, from the bank clip, the smile, the laugh, the pause. Every microsecond became proof of complicity. But the chaos didn't stop there. Allegedly, a motel clerk came forward online, claiming Chrisean and 33K's nightly stay had been paid via shaky deposits, some flagged and declined. One clerk wrote, "They came in cashless every night." It was weird. Something felt off. Combine that with the alleged $15,000 check attempt, and it starts painting a story of desperation and urgency. Fans theorized, were they trying to secure money to pay for their wedding or cover the fallout of a failed fraud attempt? Then came another bombshell leak, a purported voicemail between Chrisean and an associate, full of tension. She allegedly says, "I just need this to work. I can't go back." And the response? "If you fold now, you're done. They'll know." Done. No. Those words became a lightning rod for speculation. Was she being set up? Was she the setup? Or both? Meanwhile, her alleged feud with Zeus Network reignited online. Screenshots and leaked DMs claim she had been trying to reclaim owed money, while simultaneously threatening to expose executives. One message allegedly read, "Give me my ID or this leaks." Fans speculated this could tie back to her alleged bank mishaps. A growing pattern of risky moves, and then came 33K's alleged reaction to the leaks. Clips from his live streams show him pacing, visibly agitated, repeating, "Y'all don't know the half of it. Stop posting fake stuff." He never directly denies the marriage or the check fraud. Instead, his silence became a narrative of its own. Fans dissected every twitch, every glance, every word. Analysts on social media debated whether panic, guilt, or strategy drove his behavior. The most explosive alleged evidence, however, came in a series of leaked group texts between 33K and other associates. One read, "She went live at the bank, all $15,000 on the line. Shagoofy. We need to fix this before it blows up." Another, "If she snitches, she takes everyone down. You know that?" That chilling line alone set off speculation that more arrests or exposures were imminent, adding fuel to the fire. Rumors of their alleged secret engagement started circling. Clips and posts claimed that Chrisean had referred to 33,000 as her fiancé in private videos. Months before public acknowledgement. In one video, she whispered, "I'm so happy. I feel secure," and then corrected someone. "He's not my boyfriend. He is my fiancé." A month-long relationship, a ring, a check fraud, a viral live stream, social media meltdown. Insiders claimed the wedding might not even have been legal yet, further adding tension and uncertainty. Then came the alleged audio recording that turned heads even further. Purportedly, it captured an argument between Chrisean and 33K after the bank live stream. He allegedly said, "You almost messed everything up." She fired back, "You said it was safe." Safe. That single word became symbolic of the chaos. Was this safe love, safe hustle, or a safe gamble gone wrong? Leaked messages from alleged associates painted an even darker picture. One text said, "They definitely coming for her. Ronnie, too. Bank fraud on the table." Another read, "She's a liability. But if she folds, everyone folds." Meanwhile, social media theories ran wild. TikTok analysts claimed they had a digital timeline of fraud attempts, motel payments, and alleged marriage filings, cross-referencing live streams and timestamps down to the second. And yet, despite all the leaks, social media chaos, and alleged evidence, Chrisean herself remained a focal point of empathy and criticism simultaneously. Some fans argued she was being set up, exploited, or manipulated. Others insisted she was reckless, attention-seeking, and complicit. One viral tweet summed it up. "She ain't Bonnie, she ain't Clyde, she's chaos incarnate." Then came the climax of part 2. A new alleged recording surfaced in private chat circles. This time, it reportedly featured a heated confrontation where Chrisean allegedly admitted to knowingly participating in some of the fraudulent activity, while simultaneously claiming she was coerced in others. The voices, raw and panicked, revealed tension, betrayal, and fear. One line stood out, "I'm not going down alone." The words sent shivers across fans who had been following every leaked detail for weeks. And just when everyone thought the chaos couldn't get worse, insiders claimed federal investigators were closely monitoring every social media post, every live video, every motel receipt. The alleged note, "They ain't rushing. They building a case. And she's on the radar." Social media erupted with theories, some saying imminent arrest, others predicting more leaked recordings and internal betrayals. As the clips, messages, and whispers multiplied, it became clear this was no ordinary celebrity scandal. Every live stream, every screenshot, every motel payment and alleged marriage certificate became evidence in a narrative that could explode at any second. Fans waited with bated breath, commenting, theorizing, and replaying clips frame by frame, desperate for clues about what would happen next and the cliffhanger. Alleged insiders hinted that there's one final bombshell still unreleased, a recording that reportedly shows Chrisean and 33,000 in a private, Explosive argument about loyalty, money, and the marriage itself. One line allegedly drops, chilling everyone. Everything we did, now it's on us. That line hangs like a guillotine over the story. Because if it leaks, if the public ever hears it, everything we've seen so far, the bank live stream, the $15,000 check, the motel payments, the secret wedding could escalate into real-world consequences. And nobody knows who will survive the fallout. This story isn't over. Not by a long shot. And whatever comes next, you will not want to blink. You've seen the leaks. You've watched the chaos unfold. The secret marriage, the $15,000 check. The motel payments, the alleged fraud, the viral live streams, the explosive recordings. And yet, the biggest bombshell is still out there, waiting to drop. This isn't just celebrity gossip. This is a story unraveling in real time. And missing a single update could mean falling behind while the world watches. Chrisean Rock and 33K's drama explode across every platform. So here's what you need to do. Hit that like button right now if you're ready to stay ahead of every leaked message, every scandalous clip, every insider whisper that hits the feeds next. Comment your thoughts. Do you think this marriage was for love, loyalty, or pure survival? Who's really in danger? What's about to blow up next? Your theory might be closer to the truth than you think. And most importantly, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because the moment the final recording surfaces, the court filings hit, or a new scandalous twist leaks, you'll want the full breakdown before anyone else sees it. This isn't just entertainment. This is the kind of explosive celebrity story that can change overnight. Don't scroll past and risk missing it. Trust me, when that next video drops, when another text surfaces, when the real consequences hit, you'll want to have seen every second. Stay locked in, stay informed, and be the first to know the truth before it blows up everywhere else.